ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 12 of the Washington Commanders Death Penalty franchise here on JCTV. This week, we are in front of our home fans at FedEx Field, where the Washington Commanders host the Cleveland Browns. The Commanders are currently riding a 5-game win streak and on the outside of looking into the final seed of the NFC playoffs. The Browns are looking to come onto our home field and eliminate us from playoff contention. The Commanders will be without De'Ami Brown and Derek Forrest for this game, while the Cleveland Browns will be without all-pro defensive end Myles Garrett. So this should be an interesting game. Let's see who comes out with the victory. Episode 12 begins now. Browns begin this game first and 10 at the 25-yard line. Watson takes a snap, drops back to pass, surveying the field, checks it down to Nick Chubb for a gain of only 5 yards. Browns just need 2 yards to convert for a first down. Deshaun Watson fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, scrambles to the right, going for the first down. He gets it and more, and down at the 38-yard line. Deshaun Watson uses his legs to get the first down yardage. James Smith-Williams was on the spy, but just could not get to him. Browns in a single back formation for 2nd and 7. Watson takes a snap, hands it off to the left to Bradley Chubb, lowers a stiff arm, and down for a gain of 6 yards. Browns just need 1 yard to convert for a first down. Watson takes a snap, drops back to pass, finds Amari Cooper in the middle with a coverage, and down at the 48-yard line for a Browns first down. This offense has been very poised and methodical so far. Browns in a single back formation for 1st and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back to pass, finds Hilton wide open over the middle, sprints up the field, shakes a defender, and he's down at the 29-yard line. Watson perfect on this drive so far, 4 for 4 for 32 yards. Browns need 5 yards to convert for a first down. Watson takes the snap, drops back to pass, looking for Noah Fant, and it's incomplete. Dion Hamilton there to swat the ball away. Browns line up at the 24-yard line for a field goal. The ball is snapped, the kick is up, and it's good. The Browns take a 3-0 lead in the first quarter. Commanders come out in the 5-wide set for 1st and 10. Howell drops back to pass, and Cam Sims drops it incomplete. Cam Sims goes in motion for 2nd and 10. Howell takes the snap. Robinson gets the handoff. Excellent block from his offensive line, and down for a gain of 6 yards. Commanders need 6 yards to convert for a first down. Howell takes the snap, drops back to pass, finds Calvin Harmon on the motion route, sprints up the field, and he's down at the 49-yard line. Howell connects with Calvin Harmon for 18 yards, and the Commanders get their first third down conversion of the game. So after a 5-yard penalty, we now have a 1st and 15. Robinson gets the handoff. The tight end gets the block off the edge, gets the stiff arm, and out of bounds at the 42-yard line. Last week, Brian Robinson surpassed 2,000 yards rushing for the season with 129 yards rushing. Commanders just need 2 yards to convert for a first down. Robinson gets the handoff, hits the pile, lowers the shoulder, and he's over the first down marker at the 39-yard line. The Commanders are relying on their superstar running back to get those tough yards. Commanders line up in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 10. Caleb Ballage gets the handoff. Excellent block from Antonio Callaway and goes down for a gain of 9 yards. Commanders just need 1 yard to convert for a first down. Robinson gets the handoff, gets it past the first down marker, and he's down at the 22-yard line. The Commanders are running a smooth, methodical drive so far, not making any mistakes, just taking what the defense is giving them. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, just throws it up for Cam Sims. He completes it, and he goes down at the 3-yard line. Cam Sims climbs the ladder on that play, comes down with the ball, and he goes down at the 3-yard line and puts the Commanders in position to go up by 4. So now we have a 3rd and goal. Commanders need 4 yards to get into the end zone. Robinson gets the handoff, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson caps off a 74-yard drive with a 4-yard touchdown run, and the Commanders now take the lead. Robinson looking to single-handedly run them to victory and keep their playoff hopes alive. So after the kickoff, we now have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Nick Chubb gets the handoff, hits the hole, lowers the shoulder, and he's down at the 37-yard line. Nick Chubb hits him with the stiff arm for 12 yards. And that will be the end of the first quarter with the score of Washington 7, Cleveland 3. Browns line up in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back to pass. Excellent block from his offensive line. Just throws it up to Nick Chubb wide open. He completes it, and he's down at the 3-yard line. Deshaun Watson finds Nick Chubb for 59 yards wide open down the field. And now they have a 1st and goal. The Browns caught the Commanders' defense slipping, putting Nick Chubb wide left, got him wide open. Browns line up in a single back formation for 2nd and goal. Watson takes a snap, hands it off to Chubb, breaks a tackle, and gets knocked into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb said he would not be denied on that play, falters his way into the end zone from 3 yards out. Now Cleveland takes the lead. So after the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Brian Robinson gets the handoff, lowers the shoulder, and he goes down for a gain of 2 yards. Commanders in a single back formation for 2nd and 8. Robinson takes the handoff, sprints up the field, gets the block he needs from his receiver, and down for a gain of 16 yards. Brian Robinson takes advantage of some excellent blocking from his offensive line and his wide receivers. Commanders in a shotgun formation for 2nd and 7. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, just throws it up to the left for Antonio Callaway. He completes it, sprints up the field, and down for a gain of 27 yards, and the Commanders' 1st down. Sam Howell finds Antonio Callaway for 17 yards and gets the Commanders immediately in the Cleveland Browns red zone. Sam Howell looking like the second coming of John Stockton, throwing absolute dimes out there. Commanders need 6 yards to convert for a 1st down. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, looking for Kelvin Harmon. He completes it, and he's down at the 1-yard line. Sam Howell finds Kelvin Harmon for 14 yards just before he gets into the end zone. The Commanders just need 1 yard to get into the end zone. Howell takes a snap, hands it off to Robinson, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson finds the end zone for his 2nd touchdown score of the game, and the Commanders regain the lead. Brian Robinson made the big runs. Sam Howell converted the clutch throws, and now the Commanders regain the lead midway through the 2nd quarter. After the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Watson takes a snap, drops back the pass, finds Noah Fant, and he's down for a gain of 7 yards. Cleveland need 1 yard to convert for a 1st down. Watson takes a snap, hands it off to Chubb, gets over the 1st down marker, hurdles a defender, and he's down at the 37-yard line. Cleveland only needed 1 yard. Nick Chubb gave him 11. Nick Chubb has been an absolute thorn on our side this game. Cleveland needs 4 yards to convert for a 1st down. Watson takes a snap, drops back to pass. Excellent block from his offensive line. Finds Amari Cooper wide open, and he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper absolutely beats the brakes off of Benjamin St-Juste on that post route. Watson finds him wide open for the score, and the Browns regain the lead. That may be one of the nastiest post routes I've ever seen. Watson connects with Cooper for 47 yards, and the Browns go up by 3. So after the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Robinson gets the handoff. Cole Turner seals the edge. Cam Sims gets the block up the field, and Robinson is down at the 38-yard line for a gain of 13 and the Commanders' 1st down. Brian Robinson saying, Nick Chubb, you got smoke for us? Well, we got smoke for you. We look at the team's injury report. The Commanders are without De'Ami Brown and Derek Forrest, while the Cleveland Browns are without Elliott and their all-pro left-end Myles Garrett. Let's see how these injuries impact today's game. After a 2-yard loss, we now have a 2nd and 12. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, throws it up for Antonio Callaway. He climbs the ladder and completes it, and he's down at the Browns' 40-yard line. Antonio Callaway doing a good job filling in for De'Ami Brown. Absolutely mosses Denzel Ward on that pass play. Gets 14 yards, and the Commanders a new set of downs. This game has been an offensive shootout so far. So after the 2-minute warning, we have a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson gets the handoff, lowers the shoulder. He will not be denied, and he's down at the 33-yard line. Commanders in a shotgun formation for 2nd and 3. Howell takes a snap, drops back the pass, finds Kalen Ballard to the left, sprints up the field, and he's down at the 17-yard line in the Commanders' 1st down. That play puts him in the Cleveland red zone as they threaten to take the lead before halftime. Commanders back in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Howell drops back to pass, and it's barely intercepted, but Kevin Harmon comes down with it, and he's down at the 5-yard line, and the Commanders now have a 1st and goal. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah almost got the interception on that play, but Sam Howell put just enough on it to get it to Kelvin Harmon. Commanders in a shotgun formation for 1st and goal. Sam Howell goes for the read option, keeps it himself, and completely fools the defense, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Sam Howell hits him with the read option from 5 yards out, takes it in himself, and the Commanders regain the lead with less than 30 seconds left before halftime. That was a beautiful play call by the offensive coordinator, hitting with a play that Cleveland didn't see coming. Sam Howell with just enough speed to get to the outside and get into the end zone. So after the extra point, the Commanders line up for the ensuing kickoff. Joey Sly kicks it deep. Jakeem Grant back to return for the Cleveland Browns. He takes the ball up the field, sprints up the field. Excellent block from the defenders, and he's free. Nobody will stop him, and he will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jakeem Grant takes the ensuing kickoff 98 yards, and just before the Commanders thought they will go into the lead before halftime, Cleveland takes it away from them, and now they take the lead before halftime. And that will be the end of the first half. A late Cleveland Browns kickoff return for a touchdown puts them in the lead with a score of Cleveland 24, Washington 21. Stick around for the second half on JCTV. The Commanders begin the second half, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Brian Robinson gets the handoff, sprints up the field, lowers the shoulder, and down for a gain of 4 yards. The Commanders need 6 yards to convert for a 1st down. Howell takes the snap, drops back to pass. Looking to the right to Antonio Callaway. He completes it, but he's down short for a 1st down. JOK gets the clutch tackle and forces a 4th down. The Commanders decide to go for it on 4th and 1. Robinson gets the handoff, but he gets stopped in his tracks for no gain. And Cleveland takes over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line. Questionable play called by Washington. This may come back to bite him in the butt down the line. Cleveland lines up in a shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back to pass, finds Amari Cooper deep, and he's down at the 8-yard line. And that play converts for a 1st and goal. Cleveland lines up in shotgun for 1st and goal. Nick Chubb gets the handoff, sprints up the field, and goes down for a gain of 3 yards. Cleveland lines up in the goal line formation for 2nd and goal. Nick Chubb takes the pitch, and Antoine Brooks stops him in the back for a loss of 3. Washington defense red run on that play, and they were absolutely all over it. Stop Nick Chubb dead in his tracks. Cleveland needs 11 yards to get into the end zone. Watson takes the snap, drops back to pass. Excellent coverage by Washington. Watson tries to scramble, and he slides at the 8-yard line. There was absolutely nothing there for Watson. Cleveland lines up at the 8-yard line for a field goal. The ball is snapped, the kick is up, and it's good. That field goal gives Cleveland a 6-point lead. So after the kickoff, Washington takes over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Robinson gets the handoff, sprints up the field, and he goes down quickly for a gain of 6 yards. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 4. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, finds Kelvin Harmon open over the middle, and he goes down at the 49-yard line. Sam Howell finds Kelvin Harmon for 20 yards and a Commanders 1st down. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Caleb Millard gets the handoff. Excellent block from his wide receivers. Callaway gets another big block, and he's down at the 29-yard line. Correction, the 28-yard line. Caleb Millard gets 21 yards on the ground, and the Commanders move the chains. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Sam Howell fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, and he gets sacked. Jadeveon Clowney gets the sack for a loss of 4 yards. So after a 5-yard gain, we now have a 3rd and 9. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back to pass, finds Cam Sims over the middle, lowers the shoulder, and he's down at the 18-yard line, but he's short for a 1st down. Commanders just need inches to go for a 1st down. Sam Howell QB sneaks it, and he gets the 1st down. Commanders in a single back formation for 1st and 10. Howell takes the snap, drops back to pass, and he gets sacked. Winfrey gets the sack for a loss of 3 yards. Cleveland gets the 2nd sack of this possession. Commanders in a shotgun formation for 2nd and 13. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, finds Cam Sims over the middle, and he goes down at the 9-yard line. Commanders need 3 for the first down, 9 yards to score, and Antonio Callaway gets into the end zone for the 9-yard touchdown. Touchdown, Commanders! Sam Howell gets his first touchdown pass of this game, a 9-yard quick pass to Antonio Callaway, and the Commanders go up by 1. After an extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, passes in the flat to Nick Chubb, sprints up the field, breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 39-yard line. Nick Chubb hits the Commanders for 19 big yards and a Browns first down. 2 plays later, we now have a 3rd and 5. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, looking to the flat, finds Nick Chubb, nothing but green grass in front of him, and he's down at the 38-yard line. Nick Chubb has been effective all game long with the pass game and the run game. Browns in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Nick Chubb gets the handoff, excellent block from his offensive line, lowers his shoulder, breaking tackles, and he's down at the 24-yard line. That 14-yard run will be the end of the 3rd quarter with a score of Washington 28, Cleveland 27. Browns in a single back formation to begin the 4th quarter. Nick Chubb gets the handoff, and he springs free and will score. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb gets the score from 24 yards out as the Cleveland Browns take the lead. Nick Chubb was not going to be denied on that play. Cleveland lines up in a single back formation as they go for 2. Watson drops back the pass, and Amari Cooper gets it. The 2-point conversion is good, and now Cleveland goes up by 7. So after the kickoff, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Brian Robinson gets the handoff. Cole Turner seals the edge, and he springs free. Gets the stiff arm, and he goes out of bounds at the Cleveland 48-yard line. Brian Robinson hits the Browns for 31 yards on the first play of this possession. Brian Robinson putting on a show in front of his home fans with over 130 yards rushing. Cam Sims goes in motion for 1st and 10. Howell takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson. He springs free once again. This time he's down at the 34-yard line. Brian Robinson absolutely destroying the Browns defense on this drive. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Caleb Millard gets the handoff. Excellent block from his receivers, and he goes down at the 25-yard line. So after a 4-yard run, we now have a 1st and 10. Brian Robinson gets the handoff, sprints to the right, completely outruns J.O.K., and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders! Brian Robinson completely destroys the Browns on that drive, gets the score from 21 yards out, and the Commanders once again regain the lead. These teams have been trading touchdowns all game long. So after the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Watson drops back the pass and overthrows Amari Cooper, incomplete. Browns in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, finds Noah Fant. Benjamin St. Juste misses the interception, and Fant sprints up the field, breaks a tackle, and he's down at the 27-yard line. Noah Fant hits the Commanders for 48 big ones as they flip the field position and get a first down. Browns in a shotgun formation for 2nd and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, throws it up deep to Amari Cooper. He completes it. Touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper absolutely monsters Benjamin St. Juste on that play. Gets the score from 27 yards out. And once again, the Browns regain the lead. Amari Cooper would not be denied on that play as he climbed the ladder and came down with the ball. So after the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line. Howell takes the snap, hands it off to Robinson, and Chase Winovich stops him in the backfield for a loss of 2. This Browns defense finally knew a run was coming, and they finally stopped him in the backfield. Commanders in a shotgun formation for 2nd and 12. Howell drops back the pass, finds Cole Turner open over the middle, and gets down for a gain of 21 yards and a Commanders first down. Cole Turner has been outstanding in today's game, either blocking in the run game or being a weapon in the pass game. Cole Turner has done it. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 1st and 10. Howell drops back the pass, finds Cole Turner once again, breaks a tackle, sprints up the field, and he's down at the Cleveland 42-yard line. Sam Howell finds Cole Turner once again, this time for 18 yards as Washington flips the field position. So after a 1-yard run, we now have a 2nd and 9. Howell drops back the pass, finds Antonio Callaway quickly, and he's down for a gain of 15 yards and the Commanders' first down. Antonio Callaway has also been outstanding this game, filling in for De'Ami Brown. Callaway goes in motion for 1st and 10. Brian Robinson gets the handoff, cuts up the middle with a field, lowers his shoulder, and he's down for a gain of 8 yards. Brian Robinson with another big game with 175 yards and 3 touchdowns. Commanders in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 2. Howell fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, and he gets sacked. Greedy Williams gets the sack for a loss of 6 yards. Commanders need 8 yards to convert for a 1st down. Howell takes the snap, drops back the pass, finds Antonio Callaway over the middle, and he's down at the 6-yard line. Sam Howell finds Antonio Callaway for 17 yards and gives the Commanders a 1st and goal. Commanders in a single back formation with 1st and goal with 2 minutes left in the game. Robinson gets the handoff, but he gets stopped for no gain. Commanders need 2 yards to get in the end zone for 3rd and goal. Robinson gets the handoff, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Brian Robinson gets touchdown number 4 with less than 2 minutes to go, and the Commanders tie this game. Washington may have given Cleveland too much time on the clock. Let's see if they can stop him and force overtime. After the extra point and kickoff, we now have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, finds Nick Chubb on a screen pass, breaks a tackle, and he's down for a gain of 9 yards. Browns line up quickly for the no huddle. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, looking to the right for Jakeem Grant, and it's out of bounds. Browns need 1 yard to convert for a 1st down. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, looking to the flat for Nick Chubb. He completes it, and he's out of bounds at the 50-yard line. Nick Chubb has been eating on this drive as he looked to get his team in field goal range. Browns line up in midfield in a shotgun formation. Watson takes a snap, drops back the pass, looking for Chubb, and it's intercepted. Jamin Davis reads that play. Nothing but green grass in front of him, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. The Browns went to the well one time too many. Jamin Davis knew it was coming, read it like a book, gets the pick 6, and gives the Commanders a 7-point lead. Jamin Davis may have single-handedly won this game for Washington. So after the extra point and kickoff, we have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, throws it deep for Jakeem Grant. He completes it, and he's down at the 27-yard line. That play flips the field position for Cleveland. Cleveland lines up quickly for the no huddle. Watson fakes the handoff, drops back the pass, looking for Amari Cooper in the end zone, and overthrows him, incomplete. Browns in the shotgun formation for 2nd and 10. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, scrambles to the right, decides to take it up the field himself, and he slides at the 22-yard line. And Cleveland takes his first timeout. Cleveland needs 5 yards for a 1st down, 22 to score. Watson takes the snap, drops back the pass, looking for T.Y. Hilton, and overthrows him, incomplete. So here we are, 4th and 5. Cleveland's final chance to get into the end zone. Watson drops back the pass, throws up an absolute prayer, and it's swatted down, incomplete. The Washington Commanders get their 5th win in a row in improbable fashion and upset the Cleveland Browns at home with the final score of Washington 49, Cleveland 42. This game was an absolute shootout. Both offenses came to play. Neither defenses showed up, but the Commanders defense made the play when it counted the most. This victory keeps the Commanders playoff hopes alive. Thank you for tuning in to episode 12 of the Washington Commanders Death Penalty franchise. Episode 13 will be the final game of the season where we host the Dallas Cowboys. Like I always say, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in episode 13. Salute.